Hey everyone, Jonathan here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get an inky letterpress effect on your designs in Illustrator. Let's get into it. Okay, we're in Illustrator now. So to show you how to get this inky effect, that's going to take all of these rough edges and make them bleed into the sides and round everything out. If you can imagine what a letterpress used to do when it would push down and there'll be a bit of an ink bleed on everything, that's what's going to happen to your designs. So this works really good on badge kind of designs that you want to give a worn, vintage kind of look to. And it also works on illustration kind of designs, line designs. I'll show you that one in a little bit. We'll start with the badge design. So first off, if you have your badge design like this, first thing you want to do is you want to select it all, object, expand it all. Now it's all shapes. Now you want to just unite it. If you can't find the Pathfinder tool on the side, come to Window, come down to Pathfinder and just open it like that. But now that you've expanded everything is one shape. From here, you want to go to Effect, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and depends how detailed your design is and what you're working in. You might just have to preview and just mess around with it a little bit and how rounded and inky you really want it to be. So I think we're going to go for a 7 today. So now the blur effect has been applied to it. So now you want to go Object, Rasterize. So that will take it from a vector to an image. Some settings that I recommend is let's change it to transparent and let's change the quality down to 72. The reason we change it down to 72 is that when you do the next step, if it's a really high quality, it will take longer. And if your machine can't handle it, it might crash Illustrator for you or just not work at all. So I just recommend 72, especially when you don't have something like an image. It's not too dependent on the quality, but it's just like a line drawing like this, 72 is fine. So now we've made it an image. Now you want to come up and open this really useful tool that I found called Image Trace. Trace tool is really cool because it will take photos that are rasterized and it will make them a vector. So you want to select this, come down, Sketch Start, and then you can already see the difference that this has made. Before it was really straight edges. Now you know what I mean about all the corners bleeding into each other. Knocked all the straight edges off this, all bleeding. And it's all really inky kind of feel to it. So you can play around the settings for ages until you find what you like. For this video, I'll probably just leave everything on standard. The only other one you want to try to select is make sure you turn Ignore Wide on, because that will knock out the background once you trace it. So you can play with all these for ages, but we'll just leave it like this for today. So now trace, you want to come up to Object, Expand, yep, and now that's back to a vector again. The only thing you have to be careful of with doing this one is, see how you've lost the middle of the A? You might just need to do a little bit of fiddling to make sure, if it's really small shapes, sometimes some wacky stuff will happen. Like this one here, for some reason it's done this, so you might just have to fix up some of the shape paths a little bit and just take a little bit of time to make sure that it's perfect the way you want it. But you can also leave it if that's kind of the effect you're going for. You'll see here, all inky around the ends, everything's really softened. It just feels like it's got this bleedy letter effect pressed to it. So this works also on line drawings and illustrations. I really like doing it on mountains and these outdoor kind of looks. So if you look again, really sharp corners, sharp ends. This is all really sharp as well. So we'll just go through the same process again. So select all, object, expand, yes. Unite it all as one part, and then come up to effects, blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, we'll leave it on 7. rasterize, take it from a vector to an image, and now image trace, preset, sketch start. So you can see already the exact difference that it's making. Everything's bleeding into each other. It has this nice inky feel to it all of the corners. So just trace, object expand. Same thing as before, you might just have to go through and fix up some of these things. If you want to, you might have to make the middle of it again to make it an A. You can also, if you're not happy with this, come over to the pencil tool, and you can do some manual editing as well. If you want this to come down here more, kind of bring the shape out, or if you need to fix this up a little bit, just come and pencil tool, and fix up the shape if you want to change it a little bit as well. So that's how you get an inky texture, just to see a bit of a before and after, to kind of see how it changes. Everything's rounded, everything bleeds into each other on the corners. Just this one as well, same kind of thing. Gives it a nice worn, just makes it not feel as computer done, it makes it feel a little bit more hand done. I like to do this on my designs just in the finish, when I'm finalizing them. I think it just gives it a nice effect. In the next video, I'll show you how to take these ones as well, and then also come the next stage and put a texture onto it as well. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video today, don't forget to like, check out other social media and stuff where I post more designs down in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to the next video. The next one will be how to get this kind of texture on your design as well. Thanks so much, guys.